Hi guys, it's Mary and welcome back to Mary's Table. Today I am going to be making the crispy banana blossom chicken sandwiches and the seasoned baked fries. So I'm just going to show you how I cut up my fries. And let's just get started. Put this, this is how I slice up my fries. Not too thin, not too thick. You can see. And these are supposed to be oven baked, but today I'm just gonna put them in the frying pan because I don't have access right now to the oven, being that I have to keep everything compact to get everything on camera right now. So I'm just starting on YouTube. I don't have all the fancy equipment yet, so please bear with me. So here are the fries. What I'm gonna do is I am gonna add a little Italian seasoning to them, and a little bit of pepper, a little bit of onion, some paprika, a little garlic powder. That's it. And I'll add the salt when they come out the oven. So just mix these up. Now you could put you could use a little olive oil on these, or you could use canola oil. I'm going to use canola oil today. Canola oil has a higher heat content. It could add more heat than olive oil does anyway. Olive oil tends to burn faster, and you don't want burnt fries. So we mix these up with the oil, and then we would put them on a baking sheet. Actually, we would put parchment paper on the baking sheet, then put these on the paper, and put the pan in the oven, put the fries in the oven on 350. When they start getting soft, when they start getting tender, that's when bring it up to 400, so you get them nice and brown and crispy. So let me show you what I'm going to do right here. I may have to add more oil to the pan. I'm going to try not to. So let me move this one out the way, guys. Please bear with me. I don't know why I didn't do it the other way around before I started this. But so I'm just going to move this one over. That's the oil for the chicken. I'm going to put this one here. And I'm going to put the fries in. Like I said, I'm going to have to add more oil to this because, and if you do them in the frying pan, don't crowd them because they'll steam and they won't get crispy. So I'll just put these few in here. Okay, I'll put these few in here and let those cook up. All right. So I'll put this back out of sight, and we'll start on the banana blossoms. Okay, bear with me, please. What I did with the banana blossoms, first of all, this is the brand that I get of banana blossoms. I'm sure there's other brands out there, but this one is good, and from what I saw, is the least expensive. This is what they look like when they come out the can. You can see that. So what I do is I rinse them. When they come out the can, I rinse them. And then I squeeze the water out of them. Squeeze all that water out. Okay. So here I'm squeezing the water out of this here. And what we want to do is we want to get it shaped like a chicken breast or chicken thigh, something like that. I even hate using the words chicken thigh and chicken breast being a vegan. There's so many words I just hate using now that I've been a vegan for 5 years. But this is what it is. People still want to have that food that they're accustomed to and that they like. And if this is what to get people to go vegan, so that way there's no more, you know, pain and suffering in this world for anyone, then I'll use whatever words I have to say, I guess, to get the message across. So here we got this. We put them both together like this. I did not season these because being that they're already sitting and brine in the can, they're already salty. No matter how long you soak them for, I believe they're still gonna have that salt in them. So I don't salt these. I let all the flavors come from the batter. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to put a little water in here. This is going to be for the rice paper. I know I should be using something a little more, but I'm going to show you how to do this quick. Okay, so here it is, okay? There's the water. Now, here are the rice papers that I use. There's all different kind of rice papers. You can use whichever brand you like. This is the one I found, so this is the one I'm using. This is what the rice paper looks like. And if you can see, I'm going to take the rice paper and I'm going to soak it in the water. Don't soak it in the water until it's mushy, that you can't, you know, handle it. Soak it until it's, you know, it's pliable, like you could see, because as you start wrapping the blossoms, the banana blossoms, it's going to start to soften up. It's going to be like skin. So here, okay, so I think this is good. So put it down, wrap it as tight as you can. So we wrap it, we'll pull this one over this way. We just want to get it as tight as we can. Okay, and pull this one over, this end over. Come down with this end. I guess like you're wrapping a burrito or a wrap, you know. You see how pliable it is, how it's stretching? It's like, literally, it's like skin. So pull it as tight as you can. Okay, this one came out a little longer than I wanted it to, but in the end result, it's gonna look like there's chicken on your bun. So here it is. This is what it looks like, okay? Now, make sure it's closed up all the way, so that way none of the blossom comes out. Alrighty. Let me just take a look at these. They're frying up. They look a lot prettier, believe it or not, when they come out the oven, these French fries. Okay, so now we have the chicken ready to go. These are all the seasonings that I used for the dry batter and for the wet batter. The wet batter is a buttermilk batter, and that's easy to make with just plant-based milk and a little bit of vinegar. And I also season it. I season the dry batter and I season the wet batter because we want to make sure that flavor's in there. What I'm going to do is, in the description box, I'm going to put all the ingredients and everything else, including the sauce for the chicken. I'll put everything in the, I'm sorry guys, today's just one of those days and I'm stumbling over my words. I'm gonna put all the ingredients in the description box. So here we go. So we got our chicken nice and wrapped up, our chkN. Don't worry about the lumps in here. The batter, it's really not gonna matter. And today, I don't know, is this oil even hot enough? Huh. But what all? Let's see. I should be getting it hot enough now. Alrighty. Just turn that up. And turn this up, the heat. And what we're gonna do is, normally we do dry, plain dry, without, but you know what? Let's just do this. Let's see what, okay? Here we go. And now, leave one hand dry, guys. Let the excess drip off. And put it into your batter. Remember to leave one hand dry, that way you can handle it, it doesn't get you don't have a big mess. Okay. And don't be afraid to push down on it. Don't be afraid to push down on it. Gently, like not too much, because then the rice paper, it'll pop. It'll literally like a little balloon, it will pop. So here we have it. We have it nice and battered. Let's see if this is, yeah, I guess that oil. Let me move the oil over now so you guys can see me fry this up. Bear with me 1 second. Oh, guys. It's no good to have silence during your videos. I'm so sorry. Today's just an off day for me. But I promised you guys this video this week, so I'm going to keep my promise. So here's the oil for the chkN, or the chicken. And now here is here it is. So okay, let's put it in there. All right, okay, so the oil temperature is pretty good. Okay, I'll do another one while we wait for this. I'll wrap up another one for you guys. Okay, so remember, we take them out the can, we take the blossoms out the cans, we rinse them, and we squeeze out the excess water before we wrap them in the rice paper. So here's the water again for the rice paper. Okay. Don't be afraid to assemble these and shape them the way you want to, because once they're wrapped up, they're good to go. Some of these things are a little tough, so you know what? Don't be afraid to shred them and break them a little bit and just squeeze them in the middle here. Okay. We'll try. Let's see. Okay, so we have this basically shaped. And let's get another rice paper. Let me rinse my hands. And it helps when you have clean hands. Okay. Okay, so let's. Can you guys see? the chicken, how it's frying up, and it smells so good in here too. Okay. So now we get the rice paper down on here. Pick up the chicken, put it in the middle of the rice paper. Okay. We want to fold it in, just to make sure we wrap tight. Okay, fold that, and then, okay. Can you guys see what I'm doing here? I hope so. Fold this end over. You see how pliable that is? Isn't that weird? It's amazing what we can do. We don't have to hurt anybody to eat and eat healthy and good and eat the things that we're used to eating from when we were children. Okay, so there it is. This one may not be as tight as I would like it to be. That one came out pretty good. This one may not be as tight as I like it to be, but giving you guys an idea. You guys could probably wrap it tighter than me, so. Okay, let me do something about these fries that are cooking up. Those are our French fries. Oh, and they're taking on a nice color. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what's going on with our chicken. Ah, nice. Okay. Now let's get the batter here again. Let's get the wet batter and the dry batter. So what I'm going to do is, again, okay, I'm still trying to fix this guy here, because you know what's going to happen. What is going to happen is, once I put this into the oil and the skin on it is broken, the blossoms and some of the blossom inside is going to float out into the oil. So I am thinking I should just go ahead and get another rice paper. So let me just wet this rice paper here. I'm wetting it under the faucet in the sink. I'm just holding it in my hands and maneuvering it holding it off the bottom of the sink. And just letting the water run on top of it. So let's see how it comes out when it's double wrapped. This will be a new one for me too, guys. Okay, so see the broken part? Wrap that up. Get it wrapped up. There we go. This wrapped up here, and we'll wrap this here. So, okay, at least now it shouldn't come out of the, okay, I didn't dunk it into the, let's dunk this here, let's double dunk this and see. Let's double dunk this one, let's see. How much, I'm sure it's going to come out a lot more crispier than that one. So I'm basically learning more stuff too as I'm doing these videos with you guys. So it's fun. Okay, it's time to take that one out. Let's get that chicken out. And the fries as well. Okay. Get everything out of the oil. There we go. See how pretty? Oh my goodness. Let some of the oil drip off before you place it on the paper towels. I'm the fries look about done, the fries. So let's take out the fries too. But before I do, let's put this one in the oil. Okay. So remember, this one was double dipped, double battered. So let's see how it, oh my God, it smells so good. So good. There we go. As I fry up. Let me get out a plate so I could plate everything and show you guys. Oh, and also I need to show you guys how simple and so easy the sauce is. I'm gonna have to also toast the bun for you guys. Toast the bun, melt the cheese on the chicken. You guys, when you try this recipe, please post it. Let me know how it is and how it came out, and I could show it on the YouTube channel so everybody else can see how, you know, other people's came out, and make it your own. Like, you don't necessarily have to do it exactly like me. You know, make it your own. It may probably come out better. So just try to clean this mess up over here. Okay. What I'm going to do is... Oh, and guys, please make sure that your flour is vegan. Buy unbleached flour. I don't know if I mentioned this to you in the last video, but unbleached flour, it's vegan. Anything else that isn't unbleached, it's already gone through a process that they used animal products to filter it somehow. Same with sugar. When you buy sugar, please make sure that the sugar is organic, because sugar that is not organic is also processed with bone char and who knows what other kind of animal product. So here's the frying pan I had the fries in. I took the oil out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to toast the buns on it also, the buns in there. And remember to make sure, I know it seems like a lot, but once you guys get used to it, it becomes second nature. Be sure that the bread that you buy is vegan, because some breads have milk in it, some breads have egg in it, some have both. I found this 365 bread from Whole Foods. Their bread is vegan. Their sliced bread, their hot dog buns, their hamburger roll, everything is vegan. So, okay. Alright, let me move this one over while this one fries. And when that one's done, we'll see. Let me flip it first for you guys. I don't really see much of a difference though. Oh, look at that. There is. Look at it, it's much more crispier. Of course it would if it's double dipped. So, double battered, double breaded. Okay. So now, what I want to do is, I want to get my buns over here and move this chicken over here, chkN. And see, ooh, nice. And you know what, it'll probably pick up a really delicious flavor, these, because it already has the flavor from the fries on the bottom. Okay. Now, so let's do this. We have that. And now what we are going to do, I'm going to turn these over, let it bake up a little on the other side, toast up a little on the other side. You could also throw it in the toaster, guys, but for some reason it seems different when you do it on the pan, but either or is good. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, oh, and also 365 from Whole Foods, they also have plant-based cheese. I don't know, Daya went from disgusting to okay to gross again. I don't know what's going on with their product. But this is good. Violife, Follow Your Heart, all those vegan cheese products, they're really good. Okay, so we're going to take this out. And I'm going to put this chicken back in there. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put the cheese on top of it. Okay, then get, I don't have a, do I have a small cover for that? Let's see if I have a small enough cover for that. Maybe not, but okay. So what we can do is this. Just throw that there. And what you can do to speed it up just a little bit, a tiny, tiny little bit of water. Just a tiny bit to get it steamed. Okay. Our lettuce, which I should have had prepared already, guys. Get our lettuce. Okay, can you see that? We'll put some lettuce on here. Got the lettuce. Put some tomatoes. Guys, bear with me, please. Okay, so now we'll put lettuce and tomato on it. Right now I don't have any large tomatoes. I have these little tomatoes, but there's so we'll put these little tomatoes on top. Also, you guys, it's time, I believe there's other chicken to come out the oil. Okay. Look at that. This is beautiful. This is gorgeous. Look at this. Look at that. Turn this off. Let's get this on. Let's get this on the bun. It's hot. You can see how nice the cheese melts? Okay, we'll get that on the bun. Now what we want to do is, let me get we're gonna do, oh, and by the way, Hellmann's vegan. You can, they have this. There's a lot of different vegan mayonnaise in the stores now. Okay, and now we can put on some onions. We'll do some pickles. Some onion. Red onion. Some red onion on there. It's pretty. And some pickles on there. Okay, so I'm out of sliced pickles, you know, sandwich pickles. So I'm just gonna, just so you get the idea, I want to make sure you get the idea, they're just pickles. Here we go. I'm just gonna sprinkle, I'm just gonna put a couple of these little pieces of pickle here. Okay, and now the sauce is so easy to make. I'll show you guys how to make the sauce. Okay, it's really easy, guys. We take a little bit of mayo. That's it, just a little bit of mayo. And a little bit of ketchup. A little bit of ketchup. Some ketchup. And my hot sauce, this hot sauce that I have on hand right now, it's just not working for me. I don't know. So the cayenne pepper right now, this is what we're going to use. You put it as much or as little as you like. It all depends on how spicy you like your sandwiches. So I just sprinkle that in there. And it's just a matter of just mixing it up. And you could add a little salt to it, but I don't. This is just the quickest, fastest sauce that I believe there is. And it's good. And it goes well with this chicken sandwich. So, put a little bit on the top here. Go. Let's get the fries. Oh, and it's delicious when you dunk the fries in it. Oh my God. Some fries. Clean up the plate a little bit. Okay. Let's get a pickle on the plate also. Also, these pickles, $3.65 from Whole Foods vegan. And there you have it, guys. You know, you could put a little extra sauce on the side to dunk your fries in. Or if not, and you prefer, just put a little ketchup in there. So either way. Oh, and the fries. Let's put a little bit of salt on the fries. Because remember, salt your fries to taste. Okay. Here it is. Cut it in half for you guys. There it is. French fries. They're good. Oh my God, they're good. There it is, guys. This chicken sandwich. See, it's nice and steamy. And oh my God. I'll take a bite for you. Oh, it's so crunchy. There it is. It's messy, but trust me, it's good. This was a hit this past weekend. Everybody loved it. So give it a try and let me know what you think. And if you like, I'll post it on YouTube and on Instagram. And I appreciate everybody's support again. And as always, peace, love, and vegan. I love you guys. Have an amazing day.